Now that you're all set up with Amazon Developer and Effect, it's time to start brainstorming and determining the subject of your flash briefing. So that's our objective. And the first thing I want you to think about are your passions. What are you passionate about? So for me, I love social media. I love baseball. I love my city of Denver. What else? I like sports in general, journalism, politics. Okay? Now, what do I have deep expertise in is the second thing. Maybe this was my degree. So I got a degree in political science. I also have deep expertise in teaching. I've been doing social media and entrepreneurship for the last couple of years. I also know my city really, really well. I also know our baseball team, the Colorado Rockies. Okay. Next thing I want you to think of is, what do people come to you for? What, if they have questions that they want to answer, what do they come to you for? So I think we'll call this people's questions. So a lot of folks come to me for social media. People come to me for help with Alexa as well. Not so much teaching. Actually, sometimes letters of recommendation, things like that. They ask me about Fulbright all the time. Communication in general. Okay? Now we're going to think about your weaknesses. What are you really bad at? I'm bad at computer programming. I'm also bad at football. I'm not a very good football player. I'm also not very knowledgeable about football. Let's see. Foreign languages besides Spanish. So these are things that I would never consider doing a flash briefing about. All right, so now fifth, we're going to look for the golden thread. What do we see appearing consistently in 1, 2, and 3? And definitely if there's anything in 4 that's a weakness, but it's still a passion of yours, I would not recommend doing a flash briefing about it. You want it to be a passion. You also want it to be something that people come to you for, and finally an area where you have deep expertise. So I keep seeing this social media pop up. Yeah, that's popped up several times. So social media could be a good one. What else? Denver. I see Denver twice. And now that I think about it, people really do come to me a lot and ask about what they should do in Denver. So that could be a good one. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Politics, here's politics again. But I don't see any people's questions, and I don't see that many people coming to me asking about politics. So I really am down to these 2 subjects here, social media and Denver. And I know so many people doing flash briefings about social media on Alexa. A ton of folks doing them. So, I mean, I could try and be the best, and that's great. I could also focus on Denver and make that my flash briefing and build on my passion for journalism and my experience teaching to help people learn more about Denver. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Some local news about Denver. And that's essentially how you come up with your flash briefing and how I came up with my flash briefing Denver news. So what you're going to do now is go to your assignment. You're going to answer these questions for yourself and figure out what your golden thread is and determine the subject of your flash briefing. Now keep in mind there are no right answers to these questions. And what you decide is ultimately going to be your choice. And you'll have the opportunity to make another briefing. So if you create a briefing and you love it, you can stick with it. If you create a briefing and you don't really like it, then you can always create a new one. It's a relatively straightforward process. So I'm excited to see what ideas you all come up with.